Before we begin, I would like to introduce myself. Hilaire Germain Edgar Degas. That is some formal name given to me. But please, for my sake, call me Degas. You know, the time between 1850 and 1900 was a marvelous time to be alive. It was a time of pleasure, richness, and the ease of life. A golden age in the opulent era. I was part of that wonderful age, and my love for the human form and its familiar reality in everyday life was important for me to capture on canvas. I like to paint in bright pastels and charcoals, orange to add color, green to neutralize, and purple to add shadow. These were the colors that added creative feeling to my canvas. Even today, future artists are copying my style, much as I had copied the artist when I had started. Works of art must be left with some mystery about them, like the sculpture of a basketball player. It looks like it is really in motion, eh? You know my friends Monet and Renoir? Well, they were part of my avant-garde group. We were the key artists who left an accurate history of the Impressionist movement. You did not know that, eh? Yes, we were the beginning of today's rise to the sensitivity of what is beautiful in art. So now that you have my creative spirit to rouse you inside, I want to take you back to 1873, a time when Impressionism was bursting across the canvases in full color. So sit back, relax, and let your imagination come alive as we take you to the source of my inspirations, the ballet rehearsals at the Theatre de Paris. I have been in my studio, trying to make the perfect masterpiece, but I am just unhappy with it.
I have already made the perfect masterpiece. Come, sit here. Maybe it will lift your spirits.
I hope I get inspired. That is why I brought my sketchbook.
I know what you mean. I was just sitting out in a beautiful garden, surrounded by nature. I was just...
Will you be quiet? You talk too much.
Myself.
Oui, I certainly am inspired now.
How about going to the cafe and meeting some old friends?
No, I cannot. I have to put the finishing touches on my sculpture.
Au revoir, my friend.
Au revoir.
Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. I, Claude Monet, wish to welcome you to the studio of my good friend, Edgar Degas. I remember well when we first met. It was 1865, and I was sitting in a cafe with Renoir and Posada when Degas walks in, introduces himself while boasting of his great talent. As we became amigos, I learned that he once wanted to be a lawyer, but then decided that painting was his first amour. I learned that he studied under Ingres at the École des Beaux-Arts under a false name.
Time machine and I just went back to the year 1869. Let me tell you about my journey. The United States of America was the first country to send a man to the moon. It was on July 21st, 1969 that man stepped on the moon. The three brave astronauts were Neil Armstrong, the mission commander, Edwin E. Aldrin, the lunar module pilot, and Michael Collins, the module pilot. They landed on the moon at 10:56 p.m. New York time. They spent 8 days in space. These controls are driving me crazy. The controls aren't driving you. You're driving the controls. On the excitement, getting tired.
A little exercise might wake you up.
All right, come on, let's hit Where are those things? Holy cow! Where are those? Hey, which one of you guys going first? Hey, pal. Let me help you with what you're going to say when you're the first man to step on the moon. What you talking about, Armstrong? You're going to be the first man on the moon. But, Father, think how famous you'll be. Riches, glory, fame, and Monday Night Football. You'll be a hero. I'm not into all that media hype. You can go. Besides, if they're so sure what's up there, why are they sending us? I don't know. But someone has to go. Hey, Pally, will you come here a minute? No way, Jose. Mission control. Separating. Man modules, lunar modules, now! Blasphemer. Hey, bud, let's take this on to Oh, one giant place! Uh-oh, parking meter. Oh, great, I don't have any change. I think I'm going to look for one with time on it. That's all we need to get our lunar module. There's one. It's got 20 hours on it. That's an hour and a half worth your time. Who cares? If we get a ticket, we'll set the fire. Come on, bud. Forget the 18. I ain't staying out here by myself. Hey, where do I see you?
I wonder if there are any aliens on this planet.
Hey! Look at that! Welcome to the moon! Pepsi! Boy, these people sure have a weird civilization. Down on Earth, we prefer to use the code. Hey, look! Some kind of weird alien by the sign. Let's go up and see these friendly.
Scarborough, weeknights at 6 on News 4 New York.
With thousands of places to see on the weekends across the U.S., you'd better see this one first. Hertz Affordable Weekends as low as $19.96 a day.
Once, BMW, Saab, and Audi challenged the establishment. Now they are the establishment, and they face a challenge. Merkur XR4 Ti from Germany. XR4 Ti, the sports sedan from Lincoln Mercury that isn't afraid of a little competition. Test drive XR4 Ti at a Lincoln Mercury Merkur dealer.
Peter Piper picked a pack. McDonald's handy value pack. Free bonus fries, large Coke, Big Mac. One of 3 new value packs. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, surrounded by value packs. Special price with McDLT. Quarter pounder with cheese or Big Mac.
I'll bet your rubbing compound will take that right out of there. No hard feelings, okay?
because you can't have 100% imported hops. And the less filling...
From all of our major universities, we've had a fantastic group, executive administrators, all kinds of administrators from BOCES. Every one of them went to night sessions to be trained, and then they're here all day at no monetary remuneration, only they have to have a seat in heaven. I'm sure about that. But let's say great for them, please. Okay, now if you're a first place winner, raise your hand, Lillian. Make sure, Coach, if you have a first place winner, that you check in with Lillian before you leave for information and so forth about going to Rochester Institute of Technology, okay? All right, and now we're going to do the treasure hunters. We're going to do the treasure hunters Division 2. As I call out your school name, let everybody stand up and receive a bow anyhow. Oceanside Middle? Not here. Maybe some people had to go home. Okay, Belmore Merrick Red Wings? Not here. Okay. Howard T. Hartler? Oh, there they are. Howard T. Hartler. And Jerusalem. Oceanside Middle came in. They received third prize. Is there anybody here to take it? I'll have to send it, but we congratulate them. The Red Wings received second prize. Would you please come up here, fellas? Third place winners are Brookside. From Brookside, we have a young lady who receives a Renata Fusco Award, Emily Toll or Todd. Okay. Mark Dortel, Andy Lambert, Kathy Burke, Gia Greer, Teacher Roy, congratulations.